Hey guys, it's your boy Siege here. Welcome back to a brand new video. And before we get started, I think I should address the elephant in the room, and that is well, I haven't uploaded in like a year. I mean, probably less than that, but pretty close. Like, it's been a while since I uploaded, and I kind of stopped, and I thought I was never gonna upload again, but here I am. I figured, nothing to do, so might as well just make a video. And what I'm gonna be making a video today about is basically we are about a little bit less than 2 months into the NBA season. We're about a month and a half in, and I just thought I would go over who I thought was so far the best team. I'd be making so far the best team of the season. So it's pretty early. Most people say that the season doesn't even start till Christmas, and that doesn't happen for another 19 days. So the season hadn't really started. Well, obviously it has, but to a lot of people, it hadn't really started yet. But I just thought it'd be kind of fun to go over who I thought so far has been would make the best team so far. So, anyways, yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is because well, I've been a big fan of the Lakers. I was a huge fan, basically from 07 to 2012 when they were huge. When I was really little. Then I was like 7, 8, 9, and yeah, I mean that's when I started. Is about 07. That's when I started following them, and then in 2012, their team kind of fell apart. Bynum left, Fisher left. Their core group of players basically left, leaving just Kobe and I guess Ron Artest kind of, but yeah, they couldn't win a championship with just Kobe and Ron Artest. But anyways, but then this year, so I haven't really followed them since then. But then this year, with all the hype surrounding Lonzo Ball, I was expecting big things from him. So I kind of joined the hype, and I started following the Lakers this year. And well, they're not doing great. They're 9-15, but they have a game in about like, I don't know, like half an hour or something like that. So I think they're playing the Hornets. So hopefully they'll go 10-15. Ingram's been playing really well. Randall's been playing really well. JC's been playing really well. KCP's been playing really well. So hopefully they'll continue that. But anyways, back to so yeah, I've been really involved with the NBA. I came back, and I really like how the NBA is. Obviously the Warriors and the Cavs are pretty dominant, but this year I feel like there's some teams that would definitely give them a run for their money. I think it probably will eventually be a Cavs Warriors finals again, but I don't know. The Celtics and the Rockets are both looking pretty good. The Spurs still haven't gotten Kawhi Leonard back, and once they get him back, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. But anyways, let's just get. I kind of strayed off topic. I just went off on a tangent there. But anyways, let's get back to the video. So yeah. Anyways, I think this year so far, the best point guard in the league has been Kyrie Irving. Now, before you start getting really mad at me, I understand that James Harden's been playing really well, and he is in this team, but I'll explain that later. So anyways, Kyrie Irving, he's been playing really well. He's been putting up good numbers, averaging 24 points a game, about five assists a game, 3 rebounds, which, there've been other players who've been putting up bigger, better numbers than Kyrie, but I feel like his leadership role and the fact that he's the guy now and he's led the Celtics to #1 team in the East shows a lot about his character and how good of a player he has been, how good he is, and how important he's been to the Celtics, especially since once Gordon Hayward went down, all expectations for Celtics of potentially beating the Cavs they were gone basically once Gordon Hayward's injury happened. But he's really come out since then. And he's taken the league by the scruff of the neck, and taking him on that win streak was pretty fun to watch. So yeah, I think Kyrie for me has been the best point guard in the NBA so far. We are very early in, and that is subject to change. But yeah, I've been really impressed with how Kyrie Irving has started the season. So he would definitely be my point guard. The shooting guard, the two guard would be James Harden for me. Now I know that he's really a point guard, but since Chris Paul's come back, he's been playing a little bit of shooting guard. And I think as the season goes on, that's where he's going to be playing more and more as Chris Paul comes back from his injury. And he's been putting up some crazy numbers. He's again in the MVP race, looks like, with LeBron James. There's other, like, I mean, Giannis and Porzingis and stuff like that. But I think eventually it will probably come down to James Harden and LeBron. Unless Westbrook steps it up. But so far he hasn't been able to. So yeah, I mean, he's been averaging about 31.5 points per game, 9.5 assists, 5 rebounds. He's been playing really well, especially once Chris Paul went down. I thought they might struggle. Well, I didn't really think they'd struggle, but I didn't think they would go up to first in the West. I didn't think they would do so well without Chris Paul, and now that he's back, I think they're gonna do even better. So look out for the Rockets, because I don't know. They might be able to sneak a first place in the East, or in the West. Sorry, in the West. That was embarrassing. In the West, but I don't know. I think the Warriors will step it up. But they've had a really good start to the season, and James Harden's been a really important factor in that. So that's why I have him in the team as a shooting guard. Now, the three, or the small forward for me, well, he isn't really that small, but LeBron James has been playing, well, he hasn't really been playing small forward, but basically LeBron James is so versatile, and I don't know, I mean, I think he's been playing point guard, especially since Derrick Rose and Isaiah Thomas got hurt, but I don't know. He can play anywhere, so I would probably put him as my small forward, especially since my power forward and my center are so good. But anyways, yeah, I mean, he's been putting up some big numbers: 28 points, 8.5 assists, and 8 rebounds per game. I mean, that's pretty good, especially since he's been playing out of position a lot. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he really has a designated position anymore. I think he's just a anywhere type of guy nowadays, because he's just so versatile and he's so effective and so talented. So yeah, props to him. I mean, he's been playing really well. He's also in the MVP race. Of course, all these guys are in the MVP race, really, but I think it's going to come down to him and Harden. So yeah, I think after the slow start to the Cavs, they've really picked it up. Their winning streak was just snapped. I forgot who. I think it might have been by the Hawks. I can't really remember, but it was snapped, and but they were struggling there for a while, and then all of a sudden they just pick it up, and boom, they're second in the East. So, and they've been playing really well, and yeah, so he would be my small forward. You know, I mean, he doesn't really play there that often, but he could play there, so I'm gonna put him there. And then my power forward is going to be none other than the Greek freak, Giannis. I'm not gonna say his last name, but anyways, I think most of you guys know who I'm talking about. The youngster from Greece. He's super good. He's super athletic. He's incredibly gifted, and future star of the NBA for sure. He's been putting up some crazy numbers, especially in the beginning of the season. He was absolutely on fire, and he's so fun to watch. Even when he played the Lakers, he was still so fun to watch. He's been putting up, this year he has 29.5 points per game, 4.5 assists, and 10.3 rebounds. So he's been putting up some big numbers. this year, and for me, it came down to either him or Porzingis as the power forward for this team, and I kind of decided Giannis. I don't know. I like both. Um, they're both really good. I kind of like Porzingis because of his 3-point shot. He's really good down low, and his 3-point shot is also very good. But overall, I think Giannis is just more dynamic, and so I think I would pick Giannis. I guess I don't know. They're both good. You can't go wrong with either of them. So Giannis has been putting up more bigger numbers in every single category, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're both good players, but yeah, I went Giannis, so he's a good player. Anyways, next up, the center. Now this one was it wasn't too hard for me to decide, but uh, I mean, there's been a lot of good centers out there this year, and he's basically this guy. His biggest competition was a player from his own team, Anthony Davis. So, but I ended up going not with Anthony Davis, but with Boogie, with DeMarcus Cousins. I mean, this guy can ball. Him and Anthony Davis absolutely thrashed the Lakers earlier in the season. He's been putting up, slightly better numbers than Davis. Are both really good, and they can both step out from beyond the arc, which is, nowadays is really important for centers. And it's really impressive to watch these big guys shoot from far out because they can do it well. I mean, that's the hard part is they can kill you down low, and then they can kill you from far out too. So that's why I decided to go with Cousins. I understand going with Davis too. Davis kind of plays the power forward position more since Cousins is already there, but both of them are natural centers. So I put Davis in the center category, and also I don't think Davis would have been Giannis anyways. So yeah, there's I also decided to pick a 6-man so far, the best guy coming off the bench, and that one I decided to go with Tyreke Evans from the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been playing really well. He's been averaging 18 points, 4 assists, and about 5 rebounds per game. He's been playing really well. He gets to the rim well, and he's not a bad 3-point shooter either. So yeah, I remember watching him go up against the Lakers. He's not a starter, but he plays like a starter, and he's as valuable to the Memphis Grizzlies as a starter is. I also thought about Julius Randle and JC for the Lakers because they're both, I try to get some Laker players in, but Tyreke Evans has had a better year than both of them, so I couldn't really find a way to get him in. But yeah, I mean, fair play to Tyreke Evans. He's good at getting to the rim. He's a good player, and yeah, props to him. So that is my team so far, the best team in the NBA so far this season. We're pretty early into the season, but yeah, I think this would be a killer team. Let me know what you guys think. Have I missed anyone? There's definitely some other players that I could see putting in. Curry, Durant, Davis, Porzingis, Damian Lillard, Victor Oladipo. I mean, these guys could have all easily, Joel Embiid. These guys could have all very easily made the team. But let me know what you guys thought of the video too, because I kind of like this. I would like to do this more. I think this would be a fun video to do. Fun videos to do similar like this, talking about the NBA a little bit more. I could talk about rookies or other stuff. Let me know what you want me to do. Let me know if you thought I missed somebody huge, or if there's some people that I just shouldn't have put in because you don't agree for whatever reason. So yeah, but let me know, and thanks for watching, and peace.